I'm praying for him. She have waiting for me. Dr. Trench banging on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen it with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP. Unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes. Tigers and some horses. Barber, they say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better week, he won't make it. Keep going on some was poppin' current. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy puppy. Me, I got a no Amazon, searching slush machine. She got on both.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. So the New York starting five. We've got Anunoby, Quentin Grimes out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson and it's Hachimura in at the fourth. And for the Wizards, they've got Miles Bridges. Jamal Murray is out there with Cash. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. You look at Washington. At this point, Greg, they've got a pretty good idea of what they need to do to win this series.
And in round one, coaching becomes a huge factor. You've seen what you're up against. Now it becomes a question of who can make better adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses, Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Murray surveying the D to the paint, and Vucevic throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Bridges. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Here's Murray. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Brunson against Murray. Anunoby outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Anunoby's got 5.
Nice job of setting himself up for that shot right there. Anunoby knocking down the 3.
Here's LeVert. Vucevic up top. Wizards passing it around. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
Murray against Brunson. High arcing shot. Rebound Washington. To the inside. Bridges dishes to Vucevic.
And over time, Vucevic has really developed a nice pump fake. And that often leads to him earning trips to the foul line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The free throw drops for Vucevic. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson against Murray. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closely. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And Murray's got the ball here for the Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Vucevic setting the pick for Murray. The shot, no good. Brunson with some nice D. New York's drawn 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Grimes on the wing. Robinson goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
Castle on the wing. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson surveying the D. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And he makes good on the layup. Brunson's got 6.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Here's Castle, still without a basket. Pocket 6 to the middle. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find it.
Brunson outside. Pass to Grimes. Over Castle. Can't hit from 12. Wizards trail by 5. There's the lob to Bridges.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
For New York, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Grimes. That 3 off the mark.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
A nice shot by LeVert.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Anunoby right side. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Anunoby's got a couple of threes now in the first for New York. Pass to Castle. And here is Murray. Shoots over Brunson. Murray, no good.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Wizards trail by 5. It's LeVert on the wing. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here's Brunson. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Brian Keefe. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders and you can almost pull the chair if you move yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And Brunson really is a leader both on and off the floor. His example, when he speaks words of truth and passion. And his will and drive to win is infectious.
Achua, he's checked in for Washington. Gary Payton comes in for Karis LeVert. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Payton outside. Back to Castle. No good on the 3. The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Brunson. Hachimura with a screen on Murray. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got 12.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Now Castle. Achua the pass to Payton. Here's Castle. Pass to Murray. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And strength of Murray. Finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
So for the Knicks, Champagne's checked in, and Miles McBride subbed in for Quentin Grimes. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. McBride on the wing. Castle covering. McBride's shot is off.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Pass to Murray. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's stolen by Hachimura. A leaner. That misses off the backboard. Wizards trail by 5. Murray right side. There's a screen by Achua. Launches from deep. Murray, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Brunson lays it up and banks it in. He's got 14.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
Murray against Brunson. The wide open look here for Vucevic. The Wizards with another miss. New York leading by 7. Brunson outside. Here's Champagnie. Castle covering. And he banks in the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Wizards. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So for the Wizards, Kate is checked in, and it's Bridges in for Payton. Here's Keita, guarded by Robinson. Top of the key, Achua. Pass to Castle. 5 to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. Brunson with some nice D. Here's New York. They're on a 15-6 run. Hachimura setting the pick for Brunson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. And the Knicks making a change here. Achua with it. Isaac picks him up. Pass to Keita. Bridges inside. Defended by McBride. It's stolen. Here's Champagnie. Buries the long-range jumper. Champagnie's got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's man. Bridges, right side. Hits the jumper in space. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot at 15 to 19-foot range.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Achua.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
And New York making a change here. Accordy's checked in. Good on both. The Knicks leading by 8. McBride with the ball. No scoring in this one. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
They've got Trey Mann. Bridges out there with Precious Achua. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And here are the Knicks now, following the miss by Miles Bridges.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
So it's the Wizards now. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Simmons. Scoreless thus far.
Yeah, you know, I really like when Simmons is aggressive like this. I mean, looking to score and daring the defense to foul him, he puts a lot of pressure on the opponent that way.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both. Here's Brogdon. Bridges outside. Pass to man. Lets it go with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mann's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that demonstrates how lethal Man is shooting the basketball. He's ready to fire as soon as it's in his hand.
Outside, Simmons. Now, here's Isaac. Covered by Achua. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Harris LeVert's checked in for the Wizards.
Now, into the lineup for Washington, number 8, Harris LeVert.
Wizards trail by 9. Brogdon kicks to LeVert. Simmons against Brogdon. From the line. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
The rebound by McBride. The Knicks leading by 9. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. McBride's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Brogdon against Simmons. Brogdon the pass to Keita. Now Bridges. 5 on the clock, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Wizards making a switch here. Castle's checked in. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They have a 9-point lead. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. They set the screen. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second foul.
Here's Brunson.
On defense, LeVert showing great versatility. I mean, this guy's doing a nice job getting his hand up in the face of shooters.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Bridges. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Well, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Here's Castle. Bridges inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bridges. Anunoby, no good. Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded by Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And McBride gets it to go.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Here's Keita. Now, here's Brogdon. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. The Knicks leading by 6. Brunson up top. He's covered by Murray. It's LeVert on the wing. 6 points for him. And even 3-on-3 break. And Anunoby slams it in.
OG elevating. Boy, this guy can fly.
For Washington, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Now Murray. And here's LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Queta. Out to Bridges. Latre. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by Bridges.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Down low. Castle misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Banked in off the glass. Anunoby's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that length Anunoby brings inside is tough to contend with.
Bridges, no one around him. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. Murray against Brunson. Rebound, Washington. Here's Castle. He has yet to score. Up and in on the layup. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Here's Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one falls for Brunson. Achua, he's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Here's Grimes. LeVert defending. Back to Grimes. The offensive rebound. Out to Brunson. Grimes passes to McBride. Robinson a screen on LeVert. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Murray, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Anunoby with it. Achua's on him. Anunoby finds Brunson. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
Pass to LeVert. Castle with it. There's a screen by Achua. To end the run, Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Murray against Brunson. Murray, no good.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Murray against Brunson. On the wing, Anunoby. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Murray outside. Pass to LeVert. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Knicks on offense. Right now they're a 9-0 run. Robinson passes to Anunoby. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Anunoby's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks. Pass to LeVert. Now Achua. The Wizards working the ball around now. On the wing, Murray. Brunson covering. Murray, good.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Knicks.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Washington's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Achua. Traps in the tray. Achua's got it back down to single digits for Washington. New York's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. The Knicks making a switch here. And both free throws good for Brunson. And Washington has possession. Murray outside. LeVert in the corner. Takes a three. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
It'll count. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the New York Knicks.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, they were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
And that'll do it for half.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Wizards trail by 7. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Rui Hachimura out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Quentin Grimes, and it's Brunson in at the point. Castle, no one around him. No good on the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the end.
6 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Knicks.
OG, reliable and capable as a scorer. He's got his rhythm going, so he's going to keep shooting.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA, Vucevic, quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Pass to Murray. And he drives in. Count it. Murray's got his third bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Up top, Grimes. Castle covering. 90 seconds now into the second half. Shot by Grimes. Oh, good. Wide open look here for Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Brunson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Such a crafty player. Brunson really excels at getting the defense off balance.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Wizards trail by 6. Murray outside. That's to Vucevic. Now Castle. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the block.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
Back to LeVert. The Wizards working the ball around now. Murray, no good. The Knicks leading by 6. Now, here's Anunoby. 19 points in the game. LeVert with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Hachimura against Castle. Knicks with the rebound. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Brunson. Inside. Robinson kicks to Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
To the inside. Here's Murray. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Brunson, left side. Pass to Grimes. From past the arc. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, that's just turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Such an impressive feel for the game and with the ball in his hands. Brunson is so clever. He can outsmart a lot of defenders with his dribble moves.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Bridges. 18 points for him. Pass to Castle. Vucevic setting the pick for LeVert. To end the drought. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Now here's Hachimura. Back to Robinson. Now on the clock. Grimes passes to Brunson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Murray against Brunson. Now Castle. The Wizards with another miss. LeVert against Anunoby. Pass to Hachimura. For the three. Rebound, Washington. Now LeVert. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you give Karis LeVert that kind of positioning, guys. I mean, he's going to finish with power.
Brunson against Murray. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Castle. Bridges kicks to Murray. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brunson. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 20.
Well, I tell you what, it's obvious Bridges takes great pride in working through contact and capitalizing.
Grimes with it. Pass to Hachimura. Bridges with the steal. LeVert with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's now only a 1-point Knicks lead.
Terrific shot from LeVert. Knows how effective he can be from deep.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Wizards making a switch here. Achua's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Now McBride. He's got 11. Here's Grimes. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Achua following the score by New York. Pass to Murray. Goes up from the top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Murray's got 12.
I don't think you can afford to give Murray any room to shoot his shot. I mean, he is a terrific scorer who continues to get better.
McBride with the ball. Here's Hachimura. Covered by Achua. Here's Grimes. Offline with his three.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Achua finds Castle. Sweet move, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Here's McBride. Down low. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Murray. Robinson pulls it in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
McBride with the ball. Covered by Achua. Back to McBride. Pass to Hachimura. And the three off target. Washington trailing. Bridges passes to Achua. Lays it up off the glass. 7 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Wizards, Kate is checked in, and Brogdon subbed in for Castle. And here is Simmons. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Bridges finds Murray. Bridges a screen on Simmons. Back to Bridges. Off target from outside. The Knicks with the lead. Simmons looking around. And stolen by Murray. To the middle. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smart, and Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected team. Here's Champagnie. Off target from three-point range. Here's Washington. They're on a 15-6 run. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. This is his second trip to the line in this one. Karis LeVert's checked in for Jamal Murray.
At the line for the Wizards.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Now here's Simmons. 44 seconds left in the third. Hits the jumper. Simmons got 4 points this quarter. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Achua with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. To the paint. Shot from 6. No good that time.
That's a chance he typically converts.
New York trailing.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both. Pass to Queta. And here is Bridges. Fader on the way. The shot missing. Tie game in Washington. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Brogdon out there with Stephon Castle. And then there's Precious Achua. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Queta in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
I like this throwback approach they've taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now, here's Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Achua. And Simmons with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Simmons inside. Achua's on him. Isaac misses. Here's Castle, defended by McBride. Pass to Achua. Castle on the wing, defended by McBride. Now Castle. And Simmons with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Brunson's got it.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's McBride. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. And the Knicks lead by 4.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Here's Simmons. Rebound, Washington. Castle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Kata. Over McBride. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's Champagnie. LeVert defending. Isaac a screen on LeVert. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Wizards trail by 4. Brogdon left side. It's LeVert on the wing. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Launches it. New York, no good that time either. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. That puts them in the lead.
Very good at exploiting the defense. Brogdon is excellent at finishing off these drives.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Now here's Brunson. To the middle. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The dunk by Achua.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, Gian, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the basket by Washington. A nice shot by Simmons.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in screen and roll sets. I mean, his IQ is quite honestly off the charts.
Here's Champagnie. LeVert defending. Simmons a screen on Castle. McBride's shot is off. Wizards have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Castle. Kata, the pass to Brogdon. Right wing. Now Castle. Looking to get it going, and he dunks it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Wizards. Isaac with a screen for Brunson. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He knows every possession is critical now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson, and finished off by Robinson. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Castle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some urgency
from him there.
Sure. I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Grimes with it. Full covering. There's a screen by Robinson to the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Knicks lead by 1.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
Back to Castle. Vucevic setting the pick for Castle. And the layup's good off the glass. Castle's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Baden outside. Castle on the wing. He's guarded by Grimes. Murray for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
And Brunson, here we go. Basket counts. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half. And Murray's got the ball here for the Wizards. Down low. Here's Vucevic, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And Vucevic is just a gamer. Somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
Murray against Brunson. Hachimura with a screen on Murray. Bridges with the steal. Outside Murray. That one is off. Knicks trail by 4. Robinson outside. Now here is Hachimura. Brunson outside. Hachimura with a screen on paper. Robinson, another shot. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Wizards. Murray! And there's the 3.
One thing you can certainly be certain of with Murray, and about Murray, he's not afraid of taking big shots.
Brunson against Murray. The 9-foot shot. Murray rips down the board. And Murray's got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. And he gets that one to go.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Bridges with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Does not go. Knicks trail by 7. And the layup is off. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby against LeVert. Now Castle. LeVert with it. Pocket 6. Can't get it to go.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Here's Robinson. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Murray. 3. Good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And the shot goes in. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
A three-pointer. Good.
Brunson really gifted when it comes to orchestrating the offense. Always plays at his own pace under control. He's a top-tier passer, too.
And Washington can just let the clock run down here. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Grimes. And so it's the Wizards with the W. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Well, Jamal, tonight it seemed like at times you guys could not miss. What got into this team?
We're just locked in. Like I said, we're being aggressive. We're scoring at the rim, which opened up the three. Everybody had a night, to be honest, and that three really opened up for us. So we needed that, especially late.
Inside-out basketball. Thanks, Jamal.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jamal Murray.
want to see it smile again. Ain't they face? They don't know that they contribute to the payment. Say she don't around with shit.